Good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon, depending on what part of the world you're joining us from. My name is Mike Green, here to share with you tonight some tremendous information for Leafit Inc. Tonight with us we have Ron Pope, our Chief Operating Officer, Marketing Officer, and Lawrence Sowell, one of our founders and visionary CEO, here to share some very exciting news with you all. I'm going to go ahead and step aside. I'll be in the background answering a few questions. Ron, if you need anything, let me know. But I'm going to turn this over to Ron Pope. He's got a ton of information to share with you. All I can tell you is grab a notepad, grab a crayon, or a mascara stick, whatever you need, but take some notes because the information is coming at you. And just remember, you heard it here first. This is real. This is live. Ron, it's all yours.
Thank you so much, Mike. You know, guys, I got to tell you, Mike Green has really just been a trooper. He's been a pillar for this company. And anybody who doesn't know, Mike is one of our executive founders. He's also part of our AAB. That's our Associate Advisory Board. Mike comes into the corporate office day in, day out, never misses a day. He's like clockwork. And guys, he's not corporate. He is an individual from the field that has dedicated his life to this company. And he is dedicated to seeing it through. And Mike, you know, congratulations for making it and just continuing to follow the dream and be right there. I know that, you know, for a while there it was just you and Lawrence and Steve and you know, it's incredible what you guys had accomplished and then opening the door and allowing me to come in here and have this opportunity with you guys. And thank you so much, Mike, for always being there and working hard.
Well, Ron, we're so excited. I've said it over and over and over again. So excited to have you on board. So excited to have somebody help carry the ball because it is a big ball, and we're going places. And Ron, I'll tell you, without your hard work and your dedication you've shown already, we wouldn't be where we're at right now, and we're in a very happy place right now. So thank you, sir, for all your help. It is so much appreciated.
Absolutely. I know that some of the announcements have already gone out. We're going to walk you through some stuff tonight. I'm going to bring on our CEO here in a few moments, but let's get through some quick housekeeping stuff. And guys, thank you so much for coming out and spending this time with us. And you know, this is something you're going to be able to look back on and say, I was there. You know, I was there with Leafit when the social network went live. And for you leaders out in the field that have been keeping your teams together and keeping moving forward, and if you're new on the call and you're saying, oh, I wonder what they're talking about, you know, it took some effort. We went through the fire to get this thing done. But you know what? A lot of companies have tried to launch an app in this industry. I'm not even talking about full social network. They've been trying to launch apps and different things in the networking industry, and they've been unsuccessful at it. And I'm excited for where we're at right now. So let's get through just a couple of the quick pieces of information. More now than ever, you guys need to know where your resources are. Okay, the things that we put in place for you guys so that you can go and build your businesses. One of the most important tools that you could possibly have are webinars. This is a visual business. Okay, in order for you to get your prospects to understand what the social network is about and the opportunities that are here, you need to give them visuals. All right, so we've provided 6 opportunity webinars daily. And we do have a new PowerPoint that will be going up here within a week. We're going to be making a couple of enhancements to it there, but continue to use the one that's there. Continue to use the materials that you have. And we are a moving and always in process company. So we'll be continually enhancing things for you guys, making them better. And as Lawrence likes to say, user experience is of the utmost importance to us over here. The next thing that I want to cover with you guys here is the sorry, I'm having a little. There we go. Is the Monday night corporate jumpstart calls like what you're on right now. Then you've got the Tuesday and Thursday night inner circle webinars. Make sure that you make it to those. That's where we have leaders come out and speak with you and even your prospects. Bring your prospects there. Let them see how much of a team effort it is over here at Leafit, because this is very unique. Okay, that you have a company that comes forward and says that we're all about our field and we're all about helping you guys build your businesses, and then actually provides the tools and the resources that you guys need. So make sure you know where these things are at. I'm going to show you actually where they're at here in just a moment. They're going to be on your replicated homepage, and there's buttons. Okay, so if you look right here, when you go to your website, when you go to the website, you're going to have webinars buttons, and I think there's 3 on the site. You click on that, and it's going to take you over to a page similar to what's up here now that says Opportunity Webinars, 6 daily. So your prospects can actually register themselves for one of these 6 webinars. And it doesn't matter what time zone they're in. Those webinars are specific to their time zone. So they don't have to convert that time zone, okay, or that time. So 9 a.m. Pacific, Mountain, Central, Eastern, it doesn't matter where you're at in the world. It's 9, 12, 2, 5, 7, and 9 for you as well. Then we have the Jumpstart webinars like what you're on right now. And then we have this new webinar that we added, which is the IT app preview with Mike Green. Even after our app goes live, this is still something that your prospects are going to want to get on and watch. Again, it's a visual business. So if you simply tell them, hey, I'm with the first social network that shares the revenue when the content I post generates a sale. And when they say, what? What are you talking about? You're going to want to give them the visuals. That's where these tools come in. Okay, so make sure that you're utilizing all of these different tools. And then even as important as Mike's live webinar is, if you can't make it to one of his 2 webinars a day, there is an app demo right on your replicated website. So make sure that you're getting your prospects into the resources that they need to make that decision. At this time, guys, I want to just tell you a little bit about a gentleman here that I had the opportunity to meet a few months back that has really, about 2.5 years ago, conceptualized this whole social network and where he sees it going. And he continued to work and work and work. And there was times, that resources, finances were tight at different times. And this gentleman, as it states over here on his vision, he never gives up. Guys, there's been almost $750,000 put into this company already, and when I talked to Lawrence about it, he has half the time he doesn't know exactly where it came from. It just came when it needed to be here. There was difficulties. There was different people in and out of the company. There's things that happen as you're developing and growing something that is so big. But what I love about Lawrence, and he's sitting here with me right now, guys. What I love about Lawrence is that he's an individual that truly wants to touch lives. He wants to change lives and make dreams possible, and he never, ever gives up. And that's why each and every one of us are here tonight. That's why there's over 54,000 users standing by waiting for this announcement right now. So without further ado, I'm going to hand the webinar over to our CEO and my friend, Lawrence Sell.
Wow. Thanks, Ron Pope. Mike, and guys, just before I make this announcement that everybody's waiting for, I just like to say a couple things. One thing I've noticed, and I just want to reiterate what Ron just said. It seemed like every time things got impossible, somebody stepped up, somebody came to the table, something happened to make this a reality. And so the way I look at it was this: no matter what happened, this is going to happen. It didn't matter how difficult it got, because when it got really, really hard, people stepped up and did what they had to do to push it through. And, I can't be more excited to have the team that I have now, especially Ron Pope and his dedication, his work hours. In fact, I didn't think it was possible I'd meet somebody that could work as hard as I do or as long hours as I do. But I believe the last time we pulled an all-nighter, I fell asleep first. But anyways, I'm going to be working on not doing that again. But without further ado, here's the announcement. We have been approved by Apple. Last week, those of you who were following us on Facebook and got the newsletter found out that we were approved. And what we're going to do is we're going to make the app available to all iOS users at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Wednesday, September 17th. So that's just a couple of days. Now, we've been in submission of this, I think, quote me if I'm wrong, Mike, but it's been about 2 months, isn't it? Are you there, Mike? 2 months?
Just unmuted. With the battle between when we say we were done with the app and the battle we had with Facebook and that new approval process they went through, and then to where we are today, yeah, I would say we're right at 2 months.
Yeah,
crazy.
So yeah, now that we are where we are, the exciting part is the app is going to be out. People are going to be able to use the social network, and the best thing is we'll just increase the enhancements by pushing updates, and so we won't have to go through that dreaded part anymore. But the exciting news is here, guys. The app has been approved, and at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, we're going to make the app available to everybody. So the time is now to go. Now, I just want to go over a couple things. I know there's been some questions in the AAB and other places. People are asking, well, what's the process going to be for signing up? So just real quick to understand that, I just want to kind of go through the sign-up process. Now, whether you're sending somebody to iGrow or your Leafit social or sign-up page, it's important that they have their sponsor's username, obviously, or the replicated site. and they join. Now, once they joined, they will get the following. Congratulations, you've successfully signed up. Now download the Leafit mobile app for iOS, and remember to sign in with the same email and password you just entered. So what that's saying is when you sign up at Leafit or at iGrow, and then you download the app, make sure you just log in with the same exact information that you just entered when you signed up. It's just going to be that simple. That will connect the app to the mobile accounts and more importantly, to the distributors. So that pretty much covers everything as far as the sign-up process is concerned. I'm going to hand it back to Ron, but hey, everybody that's on us with the call, I know there's some of you that have been here for a long, long, long time. You know, the patience was worth it. We're here. This is, as Mike Green states, the starting line. A lot of us were saying, you know, man, we can't wait till we finish. But really, this isn't the finish. This is the starting line. This is when we start making waves and disrupting industries. So congratulations to everybody who made it here with us, and thank you all for being with us here today. Ron Pope, back to you.
Thank you, Lawrence. And, again, congratulations on, I know that we're at the starting line, but this is a day that I know you've been waiting for a very long time. And I just want to say, congratulations and thank you so much for following through on this dream. So many people would have quit before they hit this point. So, I commend you, brother.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Excellent. Okay, guys. So on the screen here in front of you, hopefully all the goosebumps are going off out there, and you guys are all screaming in your homes and excited because this is a day that it has really, really needed to happen, not just for this company, but for the industry in itself. Anybody in this industry needs to be over here with Leafit Social Network, and in building through iGrow, building a business that they never thought possible before. So with such a wonderful vehicle as Leafit has provided us, you guys are going to see incredible things. If you've had mild success in the past in networking, you're going to blow it away. I mean, this is a vacuum for major leaders, for celebrities, for just anybody that's at home that uses social networks, billions and billions of people. This is a vacuum to draw them straight into your business. So some of the exciting things that we do have coming here. Leafit.com is going live this week. Now, guys, I want to make it really clear. Leafit.com is where folks will sign up if they're not interested in the business. So this is not for associate signups. Okay, and please understand that. Write that down. Okay. Leafit.com, when it goes live, is not for associate signups. If you guys send your people over there and they're signed up through Leafit.com, we're going to have a customer service nightmare. So make sure that the only people you're sending over to Leafit.com are the ones who do not want to do the business. Okay, it's just users signups. Now those folks are still going to have the opportunity. So listen to this: they're still going to have the opportunity to be affiliates. Okay, the associates are the ones that are building the networking side. The affiliates are simply the ones who are making commission off of their own leaves. And even if you're an associate, you have the opportunity to have them as one of your 9 levels. So you want affiliates, you want associates, you want them both, but do not sign up or send your associates to Leafit.com. Where you'll send those associates is going to be to igrownet.com. Right now, you're sending them to Leafit.biz / the same as you always have / your username. igrownet.com is going live within a week. We're working right now with the programming team on that. We're in the middle of a transition between 2 different programming teams. We're bringing our programming team that was doing the back end stuff to the front end so they can continue to work on, as we stated a couple weeks ago, we're already, guys, in the development of the desktop and mobile optimized versions. So that is going to make this available not just to iOS 7.0 and above users, but to anybody who wants to access the social network through the desktop version. So we need to get our current programming team, or the ones who were originally there, onto the front end and continuing to work on that, while our new programming team brings up the new back office. Okay, which, as you see right here, the new back office should be live by the end of this week, which will make way for igrownet.com going live within a week. This is the new website where it'll be all about the business side. This is where you'll sign up your associates. Okay, tonight, still go to Leafit.biz. / your username. Here, as soon as the soon as the new website goes up, igrownet.com, that will take over, and that's where you'll sign up your associates. So hopefully that wasn't too confusing. This is all the new all the marketing material will be redone for iGrow. So if you guys are sitting there wondering, well, what about all this stuff that says Leafit? Leafit is going to be developing the social network. iGrow is going to have the exclusive rights to market all that, and that'll be the marketing arm that goes forward. That also opens up a very large door of opportunity where iGrow can bring in different products that Leafit may not be dealing with. But tonight, we're going to stay focused on the upcoming launch on Wednesday of the app, and iGrow is going to have the exclusive rights to market that app. So, guys, these are exciting times. I know that, we are a company in process, and things do seem like they change every once in a while, but trust me, it's all for the better. This is to make your life easier, to make this a long-term generational company. It's real and is not going anywhere. All right, the new back office, you guys are going to love that. Tons of great new features coming your way with that. And through iGrow, we will be kicking off some new promotions here within the next 2 weeks. So promotions such as putting money in your pocket. And I know a lot of you would love to do that right now. And so as soon as we get the promos programmed, which is in delay until the programming teams are done with the back office, once that promo is done, we'll be kicking that out there, and you guys can all start putting a ton of cash in your pocket. Mike, if you'd like to come off of mute and talk real quick here about the 50K race. I know this is one that you helped put together, and I'd love for you to share this with everybody, because now more than ever, you guys need to start hitting the road and running as fast as you can. You with me, Mike?
I am, Ron. Coming in loud and clear?
Yes, you are. Go right ahead. And you know what, Mike? I'd like you at this time talk about this promotion that you helped structure, but also just take a moment and talk to everybody on the webinar about how excited you are and where you see now, as of Wednesday, this company headed.
Man, all I can tell you, Ron, is I've been in the hot seat for so many months. I've lost count of them, and we've talked theory. We've talked about the what ifs. We've talked about, man, when the day comes, we'll all celebrate. And all I can tell you is we're done with theory. We're done with will it ever happen. It has happened. And I couldn't be more excited. I get chills every time I talk about it. It almost brings the guy to tears to see how hard everyone has worked. Ron, Steve, Lawrence, myself, Billy, Vaughn. There's so many people that have put so much energy into this, and I know, and I'm not going negative here. I'm just telling you, I know, because I've heard it from my friends. I've heard it from my wife. I've heard it from friends. Hey, is that darn thing launched yet? And excited? I'm elated. It is such a breath of fresh air to finally be. Lawrence already gave my thunder away, to finally be at the starting line, you guys. And it's kind of funny that the promotion we put together is all about the race. But it is. We are at the starting line. I did 3 or 4 different webinars today, and every single time the topic came up, these are brand new people that are seeing this for the very first time, and they're all looking at me. It's a webinar, but you know what I mean. That they're all looking at you going, so are you making this up, or is this real? And we're not making it up, you guys. The app is live. The app is real. It's going to be in the Apple iTunes store. And what we are doing is disruptive in the marketplace. We're changing the way social network will be looked at forever. We're putting every single user, free subscriber to our social space, in a position to make money, to monetize the pictures they're sharing inside a social space. We did it. It's a done deal. Couldn't be more excited. I'm floating. I'm shaken. I don't know. I don't know what to say. We've talked about it for so long, and to finally be here, it's just, I can't wait for Wednesday. I'm doing the happy dance, man, because it no longer is it to have to sit down and say, oh man, when this comes out, you wait. When this comes out, you wait. Waiting's over. Waiting's done. It's time for every single person, myself included, Ron Pope included, every single person that's joined this company, whether it was 3 months ago or 6 months ago, it's time for every single one of us to strap on the boots and go to work. And boy, is this company ready to reward those that do. This incentive program that was put together a while back now, this is going to come to light. Someone is going to walk away, and this is my opinion now, but I will tell you, in the next 6 months, someone's going to walk away, or maybe a couple people combined, going to walk away with a couple $100,000 on top of the beautiful compensation plan that this company's put together. I'm not going to go into the compensation plan. I'm just going to tell you what a huge opportunity that is for people that really see what this company's all about and what iGrow is all about, what that's emerging into. The ability to go out and earn an income here is, wow. Anybody that wants to apply a little bit of energy is put in a very, very powerful position. Okay, but this incentive program, you guys, and that's exactly what it is. This is to share the wealth with the masses. Okay, and there's going to be other things coming out as well, but this one is big. When the company hits 5,000 paid associates, the one associate that has the most personally sponsored or has sold more, iGrow universities than anybody else, however you want to phrase that one that has the most paid associates in that month is going to take home a check of $15,000. Okay? Now, I don't have a crystal ball. I can't tell you. We're halfway through September, but I've listened to a lot of really good people, and they're telling me there's an explosion coming the day we launch. Well, we're launching. We're in the Apple iTunes store. We've got links in your back office. Anybody and everybody with an iDevice is going to be able to download this by Wednesday. Explosion coming. All I can tell you is I would strap on boots and go after it, because we've seen that those that do strap on their boots and go after it, they can put numbers on the board very, very quickly. This is it. Someone, because whether it's this month or next, I truly believe that with the app launching, we're going to roll right past that 5,000 paid associates. And when we do, again, somebody's walking home with a $15,000 check. Now, I don't think too far behind that. It's funny in this industry. I'm a banker by trade. I've been in the casino industry for years. I've run businesses before. When you talk about production doubling in 1 month, that's tough to do in most business models. But in this business model, man, that's just everybody going out and getting one on average. We could jump from 5,000 to 10,000 paid associates overnight. I mean, it could easily happen within 30 days. Okay, that's just the way this business model works. I think we're going to go there. Somebody, when this company hits 5,000 or 10,000 paid associates, the associate that has the most paid associates is going to walk home with another $25,000 check. That's huge. Okay, that's a ton. That's in addition to the compensation plan that's on the table. Now, here's where your leadership skills start kicking in a little bit. Okay. Because now we're going to go to when the company hits 25,000 paid associates. 25,000 paid associates, the company's going to look back and reward the associate in the month that happens. The associate that has the most paid associates is going to take home a huge check. The associate that has the most paid associate with 3 paid associates is going to take home a $50,000 check. And as you can see that Ron's showing right there, when we hit 50,000 paid associates, which is a drop in the bucket compared to where we're going, 50,000 paid associates, the paid associate with the most paid associates with 3, is going to take home another check of $110,000. It's huge. It's exciting. It's available for anyone. I often say this. You guys have probably, for those who have been around for a while, you've always heard me say it. As soon as we came out with this promotion, if you think you're one that can't win something like this, use this as a tool to go find somebody that can, because we're just getting started. Okay, we've seen people put numbers on the board in 30 days that would knock your socks off. Anybody could walk in right now. Anybody could walk in. Even today, someone could walk in and take home that top honor just on that first race, on that 5,000. Okay, anybody could take that away. So if you feel like you're not in a place where you could dominate in a competition like this, use this as that added tool to go to the person you know, the friend of the friend of the friend, that big guy, that one that's always been able to put huge numbers on the board. Go get them. Go get them inside your matrix, see what it does to your matrix pay, but put them in a position to be able to earn something like this. Because if they go out and earn top honors in this incentive program, like I said, if they're sitting in your matrix, personally to you or even to a friend of a friend, it'd be a milestone for you. So that's the incentive. Could be more than happy about it. I think it's great for everybody. Let everybody know that it's there and go out and chase it or find somebody that will. But we're going live on Wednesday, 9 a.m. A couple of questions that came up. Is that East Coast, West Coast, Australian time, or what? 9 a.m. my time zone. I'm on the Pacific Coast. Sorry, I don't mean to make it about me, but that's 9 a.m. on the Pacific Coast, noon on the East Coast. The rest of the world figured out. Noon Eastern Standard Time is when this thing will show up in the Apple iTunes Store. Ron, I'm going to toss it back to you. Thanks again for all your help. Lawrence, you're awesome. Home run. Just got hit. Out of the park.
Excellent. Thank you, Mike, so much for sharing all that with the folks on the webinar here tonight. And I just hope everybody's excited about where Leafit is at. I got to tell you, I was walking out. My wife, I hadn't seen her in a few weeks, and I was heading to the airport to get her on Friday morning. And I remember, I'll never forget this day. Lawrence was standing out in the parking lot. We had just finished talking, and I got almost down to my vehicle, and Lawrence says, "Ron, stop." And I turned around and I said, "I got to go. I'm running behind." He said, "No, you got to see this. Come here." And so I came back and I said, "What's going on?" He goes, "I think we just got our green light." And I said, "Well, let's look. And he goes, "Here's the email." And he pulled it up. And I got to tell you, instantly, now it was a bro hug, but we gave each other a hug. We got excited. We high-fived. And we came running into Mike's office like two little kids. We busted through his door. He's on a webinar. And those folks on the webinar were the first in the world to hear about it because we couldn't contain ourselves. So, guys, congratulations for being here tonight and for being part of this exciting business. We've said it before, and I mean it now more than ever. We are going viral. We're going viral right now. We're getting hundreds and hundreds of users each and every day signing up. Don't let this pass you by. Decide to move forward. If you're somebody new right now, decide to move forward with us right now. As soon as you get off of this call, decide to move forward. Get your sponsor's username. Go to leafit.biz/your sponsor's username. Secure your position. This is a matrix-backed program, okay? So we've got a unilevel in the front, backed by a matrix, backed by check matches. Guys, you want to be part of this. Get your position. Its timing is critical. I would do it right now. Do it tonight. Call your sponsor right after this call and say, "Oh my God, I need to be part of this." All right, follow the step-by-step system, plug into all the different training that we have, plug into all the different webinars, and get yourself locked in, get your people locked in. If you brought somebody on recently or a month ago, 2 months ago, 6 months ago, whatever it is, and you haven't called them lately because you didn't have any answers, you should be calling them tonight and saying, "You have to hear what's going on. I told you this was going to happen. I told you this company was going to have their app, that they were going to be one of the first to bring it out in this network, the first social network in the world to share the revenue back with the users. You have to be part of it, and you need to reach out to your folks and get them plugged into the system. Start getting yourselves involved in these webinars each and every day. If you're a leader, step up. Let us know that you're there. Volunteer to help moderate or host some calls. Get yourself involved in the system. Start inviting people to each and every webinar. You don't have time anymore to sit back and wait. Now is the time to build your business. We're going live on Wednesday. You don't want to miss this. All right? Build relationships. Have a great time. And guys, welcome to the team. Whether you've been here for months or you just joined tonight, welcome to the team, because this right now is when the fun begins. Thank you so much for coming out and hearing this exciting announcement. Have a great night, guys.